From your local election headquarters, this is Big Country Politics on KTAB.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to Big Country Politics. And joining us for the first time in a while, Dr. Paul Fabrizio, a political science professor with McMurray University. Thank you for being here.
It's good to be back.
Once again, we want to catch up with you. And one thing we've never talked about on this show is you have a political show yourself. Tell us about that, when it airs, where it airs, everything like that.
Okay. Every day, Monday through Friday from 4 to 5, I host a show called The Professors, and it's on KWKC 1340. And we talk about politics. We talk about news, about government. One day a week on Wednesdays, we devote it to science and science news. And so this past week, we had talked about HIV and what's the latest research on HIV.
Really?
Yeah. And then on Thursdays, we have History Day, and we talk about history. So this past week, we've talked about slavery and the 400th anniversary of slavery. And the other days, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, we talk politics, we talk government.
And I'm sure there's no shortage of topics there.
Oh, there's no shortage of topics. We talk local, state, national, international. We have guests on the show. So
you take phone calls on the show?
We take phone calls on the show.
How long is the show?
It's an hour long, from 4 to 5 every day.
So you can really get deep into a conversation on the show.
Yeah, it's really good. I've enjoyed the opportunity to have politicians, like Stan Lambert was the last politician we had, and he talked about the state legislative session, talked about the issues that came up, that sort of thing. So, we've had the mayor on, city council members, school board members.
On the days you're talking politics and you're taking calls, what kind of calls are you taking these days mostly? What do people want to know about, you think?
The audience is an older audience, and it's pretty conservative. So the questions typically reflect around that. Immigration is, of course, the topic that comes up most often. But we had a really spirited discussion about recycling here in Abilene.
Because, just to enlighten some folks, we have stopped taking, the city of Abilene has stopped taking plastic and glass.
Exactly. And so we did a show on it, and we just had a lot of callers calling in, commenting. For the most part, they were disappointed at it and frustrated. But, we tried to explain why this is, the economics of recycling. And just before it was announced, I had been in Virginia. And in Virginia, they stopped the same program there.
A lot of towns around the U.S. are doing the same thing.
Yeah, there's no market because the Chinese no longer accept it.
Well, and I'll tell you, when we went out and did the story, when they first decided to do this, and we knew it was coming down the pipe, and we went and talked to the recycle people who take the plastic from the city of Abilene. And he said it first started when the city of Abilene started taking plastic, this company would buy it from the city of Abilene. Then that buy got to be less and less, and then the city of Abilene just started giving it to them. And then the city of Abilene started paying them to take it, and now they're not taking it at all. And it's all because China's green curtain, I guess.
Right. China made decisions, and they basically said, we don't want to be the dumping ground for the world's waste. And they did it for their own decisions, own reasons, as you said, their green curtain, if you will. And the decision actually was made in early spring 2017. And so it was before the trade dispute that the United States is having with China. But it took a while, took almost 2 years for the ripple effects of that decision to carry on, so it affects us here at home.
Well, as we were talking to the recycling guy, we're still taking paper and cardboard and tree limbs and stuff like that. But I think paper and cardboard might be next on the chopping block as far as recycling goes. Yeah,
and all along there's been this argument that nobody really talks about, that recycling is actually doesn't make economic sense. And there have been some economists who've looked at it and says that really we're doing it more for a moral good than we are for any sort of cost-benefit analysis.
Makes us feel better.
It makes us feel better. We're doing something. But is that a good enough reason to do it? And they said if you really look at it, what is right for a city? The city is spending money on a recycling program. What are they unable to do because they can't hire somebody or can't run some program? And so what we're seeing now is the economics of it has just blown apart. And so cities are saying we cannot do it. And then maybe that will open up other opportunities for other things that can take place. And I know some environmentalists who've been saying now is an opportunity to rethink how we buy things, how we produce things. And maybe recycling isn't the right thing to focus on, but rather how we consume purchases.
There are a lot of companies who are responding to this. I read Marriott is getting rid of their little plastic shampoo bottles. They're going to get rid of those. Packaging, you know, the cardboard outside with the plastic inside. Apparently that's all going to change. I've heard about a store that, and I forgot where it was, and I believe it was on NPR that I was listening to it, a store that offers containers, and you bring back the containers to the store and they offer a deposit. Well, remember like when we were kids, you know, you would get 5 cents for a Coke bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Like what happened to those days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be seeing a lot of changes when it comes to recycling, packaging, how we're consuming things, like you said. And you mentioned that stretch from 2017 when China made their decision. When do you think we will start actually seeing these things?
My understanding, I mean, you've just mentioned a couple of companies. My understanding is we're going to start seeing changes soon, probably within the next year or so. So it's changing. The environmental world is changing.
I want
We have to take a break.
Yeah, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about tariffs with you.
Yes.
All right, we'll be back on Big Country Politics.